Why did she blame me for her most painful mistake? The sun rose over Sicily's rugged hills, casting golden light across the cobblestone streets, but inside me, a storm was brewing. I'm a tour guide, weaving stories of ancient ruins and volcanic trails for travelers seeking magic in this sun-soaked land. That week, a solo traveler in her 30s joined my group, her eyes bright with wanderlust but shadowed by something restless. I felt a quiet kinship with her at first. Her solitude mirrored my own long days tending to strangers' dreams. On our first trip to Mount Etna and Taormina, I shared the schedule clearly, my voice steady over the bus's hum, handing out itineraries like promises. Departure at 8 a.m. sharp. She arrived 10 minutes late, her breath heavy with apologies, her bag slipping from her shoulder. I brushed it off, the group's chatter filling the air, but I gently reminded everyone, be on time, or call me. The next day she stumbled out 25 minutes late, her hair tangled, eyes wide with panic. I'd called her twice, my phone heavy in my hand, but only the hotel receptionist's last-minute question about rooms had delayed our departure. She was lucky, I told myself, though my patience frayed like an old rope. That evening, under the soft glow of lanterns, she approached me, her voice small but insistent, asking me to wake her in the morning, to knock on her door. My heart sank. I'm not your mother, I wanted to say, but instead I spoke calmly, firmly. You have an alarm. You have the itinerary. You're an adult. Her eyes flickered with something. Frustration, maybe shame, but she nodded and walked away. I felt the weight of her expectations settle on my shoulders, unasked for, unwanted. The morning we were set for Syracuse, the air was crisp, the group buzzing with anticipation. 8 a.m. came and went. I waited 15 minutes, my fingers trembling as I did. I led her number twice. Silence. The group shuffled, their glances heavy with impatience. I made the call. We left. An hour later, my phone buzzed, her voice sharp with fury. Where are you? Why didn't you wake me? I missed everything. My chest tightened, but I kept my voice even. I waited. I called. You didn't show. Her words cut deeper, accusing me of failing her, of stealing her trip, her money, her joy. By the next day, whispers rippled through the group. She'd painted me as the villain, the guide who abandoned her, her words spreading like wildfire. My heart pounded as I overheard her complaints, her voice loud enough to sting. Then came the call to my agency, a scathing review, branding me as the one who ruined her vacation. I walked to my manager's office, my steps heavy, my throat tight with dread. I laid out every moment, every call, every warning, hoping truth would be enough to shield me. But as I spoke, I felt the ache of her betrayal, not just to me, but to the trust I pour into every journey I lead. In the quiet of that Sicilian dusk, as the sky burned orange over the sea, I wondered if I'd been too harsh, too rigid. But deep down, I knew. I carried the weight of her choices, and she left me to drown in her blame. And in her anger, she didn't just miss the bus, she broke the trust I'd carried for her.